how they should respond to this type of question, that what you are going to do if you will get selected to the public sector bank.
Sir, is the selection process is transparent? Should we go for the interview or not? We heard that it is done on influence.
Is there any difference in the interview questions of Karnataka bank compared to a public sector bank? Like, he was the panel member of multiple interviews for IBPS also, and he have taken the interviews for multiple banks. If you want to join our offline mock, it will be there in Bangalore. Hello everyone, welcome to Guidely. This is Aditya. So today this is a very important session which we are going to do regarding the interview preparation of Karnataka Bank. There are lots of queries regarding what to prepare, what not to prepare. So I have called one of the very prominent person to guide you regarding the Karnataka Bank interview. The name is KT Rai sir. Sir retired from Canara Bank from very high senior position, and he was the panel member of multiple interviews for IBPS also, and he have taken the interviews for multiple banks. So we'll invite to sir. Sir, welcome to Guidely, sir. Very good evening. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Good evening, Aditya. So
Yes, sir.
let me say a few words about Karnataka Bank and
Yes, sir.
my place. Okay,
Sure, sir. Sure,
I'm
sir.
KT Rai. I'm a postgraduate in mathematics with CIIB. I have joined Syndicate Bank as a officer, probationary officers, just like writing exams, just like what people are writing nowadays,
Okay.
and retired as a general manager of Syndicate Bank. Of course, now it is merged with the Canara Bank.
Canara Bank. That
But
is why he said Canara Bank. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Okay.
now, since I know Karnataka Bank more deeply, since we are from the same district or same
Yes,
place,
sir.
where
Yes, sir.
5 banks have emerged. That is
Ah.
Karnataka Bank, Syndicate Bank, Canara Bank, Corporation Bank, Vijaya Bank. I think this was also one of the questions asked in the previous years. How many banks have emerged from the district or that place? It is also
Correct,
called
sir.
cradle of banking, actually, those
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, about Karnataka Bank, people should know. There are a lot of queries about Karnataka Bank, even to me.
Yes, sir.
Because I myself am running after retirement, retiring as a general manager. I have been running two institutes. That is one IBS bank coaching, and now Guidely Learning Center, a
In
franchise
Bangalore.
for Guidely,
Yeah.
one of the prominent or leading test series provider, mock test series
Yeah.
provider in India. So Karnataka Bank has started in India, maybe from Mangalore in the year 1924. They have celebrated their centenary year last year. And it's a professionally run bank, one of the best bank and doing very well. There are two, three special questions asked by my own students. Okay,
Yes, sir.
in the last 6, 7 years, minimum of exact count, if I say around 58 to 60 people are placed in Karnataka Bank, my own students.
Okay, sir.
Almost 2018, 2020 or 22, three processes over. In that three process, I think 15 to 16 people each clerical they have joined. Maybe around 20 people have joined as officers.
Okay.
Questions asked even today. We have many students, even from our institute, who are appearing for the Canada Bank interview, which has started today. That, sir, is the selection process is transparent? Should we go for the interview or not? We heard that it is done on influence. Let me
Yeah.
make it very clear.
Okay.
Make clear to all the aspiring candidates. It is done on a very transparent manner, and it's a merit-based one. See, it's my own experience I am sharing. Otherwise,
Yeah.
also I know experience is last three process. Our own candidates, without any influence, purely on merit, they were selected. To add to that, if I say more, some of our students who have qualified, they said that, sir, we have done some influence, we could not get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is, I can vouch say on behalf of
Hmm.
Karnataka Bank, even though I'm not from Karnataka Bank, the process is very transparent and very merit based. Okay, it is any organization, private or government, Private में तो especially any software companies say they want
Correct,
best
sir.
manpower. Best manpower, they have
Hmm.
to take that bank, and it's a professionally
Hmm.
managed. So it is
Hmm.
purely on merit base. People should not have apprehension. Okay.
Hmm.
The second one, people are asking, sir, compared to a public sector bank, what is your job security?
Correct.
Isn't it? It's a private sector bank. Let me
Hmm.
tell. See, it is a very 100-year-old bank. And
Hmm.
all these public sector or private sector banks, even some of the banks have started subsequent to Canada Bank.
Correct.
Work culture, the systems and procedures, all are like a public sector bank.
Public sector
So,
bank. Hmm.
see, only this new generation private sector banks, if I say
Hmm.
HDFC,
Hmm.
Axis, they have a separate system. They are just like
Hmm.
a software. Hire and
Hmm.
fire is there. Canada Bank can do it, but they follow the same procedure as per other banks are doing. Public sector bank. They are also
Public
IBS
sector bank.
member. They follow the IBS salary structure and the culture.
Hmm.
I have many friends there. Even
Hmm.
I was a field general manager at Manipal, which is in the same Udupi or
Hmm.
also in the Dakshin Kannada district, and
Hmm.
we were a part of any programs in Mangalore. I knew all
Hmm.
the earlier CMDs also. She Anita
Hmm.
Krishna was there. She
Hmm.
P. Jaram Bhatt was there. He was my
Hmm.
contemporary CMD
Hmm.
of Karnataka Bank, but I was general manager, field general manager of Syndicate Bank. And
Hmm.
only Mr. Mahabaleshwar was there. Of course, now Mr. Sri Krishnan Harihara Sarma is there.
Harihar
I
Sharma,
think
sir.
he
Yeah.
is from HDFC Bank. Maybe
Hmm.
those period, especially, it was
Hmm.
exactly like a public sector bank. There was
Hmm.
no firing or hiring system is
Hmm.
same. Firing system
Hmm.
also is same. There's a set
Hmm.
procedure following that.
Hmm.
If they really do some fraud and other things, they will be out. Otherwise, for
Hmm.
other things, they will not be out. So it is a
Correct.
bit transparent and job is very much secured, just like a public sector bank. That much
Public
I
sector
wanted to
bank. Yeah.
assure you. And people also have some, this is a clerical assistant job. Some of the
Correct.
students have also asked, sir, for a private sector bank, should I go for a clerical job? What are my
Hmm.
hopes? Let me put it very clearly. It is absolutely just like public sector bank. I think
Hmm.
4 years, 3 years, they will have a promotion policy. And
Hmm.
majority of the officers in a public sector bank, I can say some 75 to 80% were directly taken from clerical to officer. Karnataka Bank is also following same system, I understood. So promotions
Hmm.
are happening. Officers will be directly recruited, very few. Okay, one is a
Hmm.
trained clerk. So the job
Hmm.
opportunity is very much, promotion opportunity is very good in Canada Bank also. People without
Hmm.
any hesitation, they can join a Canada Bank. The salary structure is also same, just like a public sector bank.
Correct.
Now,
Correct, sir.
these are a
Hmm.
brief about Canada Bank, what I know. The
Yeah.
apprehensions in the mind of students, I just wanted to clear.
Yeah.
So you prepare well, study hard,
Hmm.
go to the interview. And the interview
Interview
also
properly.
I heard. Now you have
Hmm.
questions about selection process,
Yes, sir.
the things you
Yes,
ask
sir.
me. I will be glad
So,
to tell.
yes, sir. So, question number one is there any difference in the interview questions of Karnataka Bank compared to a public sector bank? Like, student go for IBPS PU interview or SBA PU interview, and if they go for the Karnataka Bank interview, currently we have the clerk interviews in front of them. After few days, there will be PU interviews also. So, what type of different question or what will be the demand of Karnataka Bank interview?
So let me tell you, before 2014, public sector banks were also conducting an interview for public sector
Clerk.
clerical also. So it
Correct.
was abolished with the reason that in the interview process may not be very transparent for that. क्योंकि some
Hmm.
influence and other things will happen. बल्कि they have removed,
Hmm.
but it is not applicable for private sector banks.
Hmm. Hmm.
That is why this question of whether it was transparent and all has come.
Hmm.
I clarified that it is very much transparent.
Correct,
Now, the
sir.
procedure for selection for Karnataka Bank clerical or officer
Hmm.
is as good as selection for officers of public sector banks as
Public
well
sector
as
bank.
SBI. So, what they
Hmm.
know. Another thing is what I wanted to tell is in officers of public sector banks and other things, there is a set parameters. They say 80% weightage for written test and
Hmm.
20% for interview. SBI,
Interview.
it is around 25% and 75%.
Correct.
Karnataka Bank has not specified what is the percentage of marks, if I'm right, isn't it? They have not
Yes, sir.
specified
Yes, sir. They
how
have
much
not
marks
mentioned,
they will
sir.
give, how many
Hmm.
number of times they will call. Because it is
Hmm.
also there, it is almost 1:3 or 1:4 in public sector bank. Here you
Hmm.
won't be knowing.
Correct, sir.
It may be 6 times, 8 times, or 10 times. But what I understand is, due to my experience after conducting or going through the last 3 procedures, so they may be giving weightage of 50-50 written test. That's my understanding. They have not told anywhere. So I assume why I am telling is, so this procedure is followed so that they wanted best of manpower.
Correct.
Okay. So best of manpower is selected through the interview. So wherever interview or suitable person, if they get in the interview, they select him and give him good marks. Okay. Even if they scored written test out of 50, for example, 100 marks and 50 for written test, maybe 40, 45 if they score. I'm telling 40. If they are not at all good, not at all good in other
In
aspects.
return.
Nowadays, banking has changed. They should maintain good personality, good PRO, good salesperson. It is not only clerical work. So,
Correct.
as a clerk, they have to do good sales work also, outside job also, isn't it? And as I said earlier, maybe majority of the officers or future managers are also coming from clerical only. So,
Correct,
at the
sir.
selection procedure itself, they are seeing that, seeing the vision, seeing the future they are selecting. That's why the interview is a major parameter for selection of a Karnataka bank clerk. It is not like other, see, maybe RRB, regional rural banks, or in SBI and all. They see officers while selecting, they take care of this.
Yeah.
Even then, they are with the good written test marks. Even if they give less mark, they get selected. But here there is no chance of that. So they take care that only good persons which are who are suitable. Now you are
So
also,
for
what is the criteria? Criteria in
yes,
any
sir.
selection is, there are 3-4 parameters are generally followed. That is, one is their attitude. Okay, right. The second one is their psychological stability, how stable they are. Okay, I will not explain that. Then their personal goals, what goals they have, whether they will really stick to Karnataka Bank or they will leave the job, okay, or whether they have a goal to come up in the ladder, whether they wanted to be in the banker, they will judge that. Then some weightage for their knowledge level. Knowledge level means
Yeah.
banking awareness. See, banking interview means it is always banking questions only are asked. Okay, interview panel will be either serving bankers or retired bankers.
Retired bankers.
Serving
Yes,
bankers
sir.
or retired bankers. So they will ask banking awareness question, and they are also, these people are also going for banking. So everybody wanted with the basic banking. So I have also seen the last few years their sessions. It's exactly on the similar way how a IBPS interview is done. The question.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, I have feedback of my own students,
Yes, sir.
and our strike rate is almost 1:3. So dear, those who go from interview from our institute, 1:3 they are success, our success rate, whereas they must be calling 1:10 or 1:8. That's what I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. They have not specified the number of vacancies and all. But
Hmm.
they also select over a period of 2 years, means 50% for immediate selection and another 50% in the waiting list. Maybe for the future year or those who doesn't join here. Okay. But in other banks, it is not like that. Only for the people who doesn't join, waiting list is kept. Here, it is kept for the future year's vacancy. Okay.
Okay.
Last 3 process I have observed, almost 50% of our selected candidates were kept in reserve list. Everybody has got the posting.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
one thing. Another thing to add to Canada Bank work culture and other things, those who joined, I said no, 50 to say around 60 people have joined from our institute. None of them have left that job. All are continuing. Some people must not have joined initially after selection for the reason that they have got job in a public sector bank and other things. Once joined, they have not left. That is my feedback from my own candidates. That way, once they are there, I presume that all are happy with the Canada
Yeah.
Bank job. They are
Correct.
assured that their promotions and or their work culture, other things are taken care. Salary is good. So better, definitely, people should try hard and get into Karnataka Bank. Okay, I
Yeah.
think it is very clear.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, one
Well,
question regarding
yes,
profile, sir. There
yeah,
are students, those who are worried about like from the background, profile, family, what type of question we should prepare? What will be the weightage of this particular area, profile related question? You told that about banking awareness. Definitely, students should go for the banking awareness. Basic banking awareness, they should cover types of account, types of checks, such type of topic they should go through. Apart from that, from the family background, from the profile related areas, what will be the weightage, sir? And what type of questions we can expect during the interview?
See, in that there are two types. That is, one is I said no, first attitude.
Yes, sir.
So if your family background is good, you're
Hmm.
from a good family, or culture
Hmm.
is good, your
Hmm.
attitude will be always positive.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will think everything negative. See, when you go for a
Hmm.
bank, sitting in the
Hmm.
counter, you have
Hmm.
to face the customer. You should be
Correct, sir.
very means
Humble.
positive towards them, humble
Positive.
towards
Yeah.
them. So that is
Correct.
also judged here. So they
Yes, sir.
ask questions. They ask
Hmm.
questions. Introduce yourself. Or tell all
Hmm.
about you. That is the purpose.
Hmm.
One is to make you comfortable in the interview. Another one is
Correct.
what type of background you come. The attitude is
Hmm.
one is you can see your face, the way you talk, you can make out. Another one
Correct,
is
sir.
your family background. What type of
Hmm.
background you have come up? Okay,
Hmm.
so that is the way. So you should be whatever is that. You should give respect. See, while introducing yourself itself, when your
Hmm.
father may be from a economically weaker section or from
Hmm.
educationally weaker background, they have
Hmm.
worked hard and made this person to a graduate and sent him
Hmm.
for competitive exam. They are
Correct.
your son should be a banker. So
Hmm.
that while introducing, you should give all the respect to your parents. You should not be
Correct.
impatient that or should not hesitate that my father is a
Hmm.
laborer or my father is a
Hmm.
small farmer. All those things you should
Hmm.
give. My father is she so and so,
Hmm.
Mr. So and so, or she so and
Hmm.
so, father is so and so. They should introduce properly with all the respect they have to give.
Hmm.
So your attitude is judged there also. Then they will
Hmm.
also ask some questions like why a bank job or
Hmm.
why should we select you? Some of the
Hmm.
questions. Okay, for
Hmm.
everybody they may not ask. For some of the people,
Hmm.
they will ask why after engineering bank job this is a different type of job. Why
Hmm.
after agriculture graduation? See, every qualification has it. It's the best thing for a bank job. They have to sell
Hmm.
themselves for the panel. Sir, this is my
Hmm.
qualification is the most suitable for a bank job. That's left to them.
Hmm.
They have to take. So this is the
Hmm.
criteria of the attitude.
Hmm.
Other things, general knowledge and other things, people banking awareness and some general awareness also is asked. But I have not
Hmm.
seen in Canada Bank interview for last few
Hmm.
years. Not much questions were asked on general awareness, mainly
Hmm.
on banking awareness.
Mainly
And
banking
this type
awareness.
of
Hmm.
questions were asked. Why we
Hmm.
select you? Why this
Hmm.
one? And about Karnataka Bank, they one has to
Yes, sir.
study little deeply that
Yeah.
all the aspects who are the
Hmm.
maybe RBI, they have to study
Hmm.
deeper, deeper
Hmm.
questions were asked, and
Hmm.
day-to-day happenings, prime minister's schemes. These are all the some of
Hmm.
the scene, and immediately what is happening? Immediately what is
Hmm.
happening? Maybe Karnataka government, finance minister of
Hmm.
India, or this economic
Hmm.
related. One should prepare. One should prepare,
Yeah.
but with all that,
Hmm.
your body language, your
Yeah.
personality, your
Hmm.
humbleness, your attitude,
Hmm.
only selected. That is, its question
Yeah.
and answer is not that very much relevant. Okay, they can ask any questions, and you
Correct,
may
sir.
not know at all. You may not know at all.
Hmm.
You should admit
Hmm.
that yes, sir, I am not aware of.
Hmm. Hmm.
Generally,
Hmm.
so what I'm telling is, if you go through banking awareness and general awareness, which they have also
Hmm.
prepared for different exams, once
Hmm.
then they will also ask questions whether you are ready to go anywhere in India. Okay,
Hmm.
that's a question commonly asked. Okay, this Kannada Bank clerical is a
Hmm.
all India vacancy. It is not
Correct,
restricted
sir.
to only Karnataka.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Or in
Hmm.
West Bengal, those who are going, it is not only for
Hmm.
West Bengal, they may be shifted to
Hmm.
Punjab also. Okay,
Correct.
like that. So it is not state wise. So they
Hmm.
will also judge whether you know Hindi. Okay.
Hmm.
But why I'm telling is Karnataka means
Hmm.
out of I think they have around 900 and odd branches. If I'm right,
Hmm.
so they have around 600 branches in Karnataka only.
Hmm. Hmm.
Vacancies will be more. So they may
Hmm.
get some best quality candidates from other states. They may
Hmm.
be posted here, or somebody
Hmm.
from Karnataka may be posted to other
Other
states
states
also,
also.
other states also. So they should
Hmm.
know. different type of means Indian languages. It's an
Hmm.
advantage, I'm telling you. If it's an advantage,
Hmm.
if they know
Hmm.
languages and if they are
Hmm.
ready to go anywhere.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Hmm. Hmm.
initially itself, they say that we are not ready. Maybe
Correct.
that's the negative point for
Hmm.
their selection. Okay, that's
Yeah.
my observation in respect
Correct,
to
sir.
Canada Bank, having gone through earlier years. Yeah,
Hmm.
ask me what exactly.
One more question, sir. It is a very frequent question during the interviews of last year, last to last year also in Karnataka Bank. Similar question was there in IDBI also, which are the
Hmm.
private bank at present in conducting interview. They ask sometimes that, okay, you are coming to Karnataka Bank. What if you will get selected as IBPS PO or SBI PO? So student get a little bit reluctant to answer such question. They say, okay, sir, we'll see at that time. How they should respond to this type of question, that what you are going to do if you will get selected to the public sector bank?
One is they should not, even though they may be trying, they should not admit that they are trying for other banks.
Hmm.
They say that we will stick to Karnataka.
Karnataka bank. Hmm.
Why? They may ask why. Okay, I
Hmm.
think now initially itself I said Karnataka Bank is as good as a public sector bank.
Correct,
Public sector
correct.
banks are also, we don't know whether they are also going to be privatized or not. If it is
Correct.
going to be privatized, it will
Hmm.
be Karnataka Bank will be the best bank for working
Hmm.
compared to other private sector bank.
Correct.
The culture of
Hmm.
other private sector banks also will come into. Okay, any
Hmm.
private entities only will take over this.
Correct,
We don't
correct.
know. We don't know.
Hmm.
So that's
Hmm.
why. And another thing also, I said no. People should know. Around 60 people have joined. None of them have left. None of them
Correct.
left. Initially,
Hmm.
they have got some job means they have not joined. After
Hmm.
joining, they have not left. This is a plus
Hmm.
point. They should also say that we understand that none of them. Maybe
Hmm.
that is a system. Other candidates
Yeah.
also. I'm not telling only. This is a sample
Hmm.
case. I'm telling
Sample number.
that is
Yeah.
sample case.
Correct.
People have not left. So one
Hmm.
should not admit that we will be going to other banks.
Other bank.
Other
We
banks.
can say in
That's
such a
what
way that
why
after
is it's a Canada
hmm,
Bank is as good as a public sector bank.
public
Salary is
sector
same.
bank.
Salary is same.
Hmm.
Maybe there will be slight
Hmm.
difference in parks and other
Hmm.
things.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's very well managed in a professional bank. Well, and
Hmm.
now I don't know the latest MD and CEO stamps. They are also going in the more digital way, digital
Hmm.
banking, and the culture of other private sector bank. I don't know whether they are implementing. So that's why
Hmm.
this clerical or assistant they may not recruit many. That was a rumor, but finally
Hmm.
they have gone for a selection of again. So that means
Hmm.
earlier procedure or earlier policies are continued, I presume,
Hmm.
and people
Hmm.
can be assured. And
Hmm.
they should not lie. They should be convinced
Hmm.
that when they go for the interview,
Convince.
yes,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to
Hmm.
stick to Karnataka Bank, and they should tell
Hmm.
that we are continuing.
Hmm.
We are not going.
Yeah.
And going for state bank and all, it is not that easy. It is very highly
Hmm.
competitive.
Hmm.
Okay, that's what I said. No, in Karnataka Bank, selection is almost the written test is just a qualifying. You are
Hmm.
selected based on your personality,
Interview.
your suitability.
Hmm.
State Bank and IBPS and all, it's a all India exams in
Hmm.
officers, and competing for that is highly
Hmm.
competitive. Okay?
Hmm.
And even if you score some reasonable just cut-off marks in the interview,
Hmm.
even if you are best, you may not be get selected. Here,
Hmm.
this is, I said, as good as qualifying with a little
Hmm.
just over your qualifying marks. With your attitude and personality, getting selected is easy, and you are coming
Hmm.
up. That type of personalities or persons, they will come up with the ladder also. So,
Hmm.
the Canada Bank job will be the best for such people.
Hmm.
That's what I'm looking.
Got it,
They should
sir.
understand that and work on that, and genuinely they should not lie. When you say
Correct.
that I will not leave, your face
Yeah.
should not show that
Yeah.
you are lying. Uh,
Correct,
They
correct,
should
correct.
be looking at
You
me.
should convince them that I am not going to leave. These
Yeah,
are the reasons.
right,
That
right.
is important. Okay.
That's what I'm telling. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, last tips from your side for all the candidates, those who are going to attend the Karnataka Bank interview in the next few days.
See, that's what Canada Bank, I said, they will also see your suitability only. Any
Hmm.
person, any interviews, it is suitability only.
Yeah.
The mark is done, you are qualified, you are on equal to anybody else. And it is
Hmm.
almost 1 is to 8 or 1:10 is called. I don't know whether it
Hmm.
is 300 or 400 vacancies or 500 vacancy. If I'm right,
Hmm.
5,000. Then
Hmm.
out of 5,000, how can they pick you? You should show that
Hmm.
you are the best among the, see, morning batch around 20
Hmm.
people, afternoon batch around 20 people are attending in the
Hmm.
interview panel, one panel. Out of the
Hmm.
20 people, so judgment will be based on that 20 people only. Because afternoon
Hmm.
batch will be different. So out of
Correct.
20, they may be giving very good marks for only two people.
Hmm.
So how you differentiate between that out of the 20? Because all are
Hmm.
qualified, all are
Hmm.
graduates. Okay, some
Hmm.
of them must have scored good marks also. But
Hmm.
you should outshine. So there you
Hmm.
should sell yourself. Sell yourself why
Hmm.
you are the most suitable. While
Hmm.
selling, your appearance, your attitude, your humbleness, your stability,
Hmm.
or your knowledge should outshine
Hmm.
with others. So you
Hmm.
cultivate that, practice that. You must be knowing a lot of mock videos are there. Maybe
Hmm.
mock interviews are conducted on this
Hmm.
aspect.
Hmm.
We judge.
Hmm.
Okay, we conduct
Yeah.
regularly mock interview as you are aware, Mr.
Correct.
Aditya. So that's why I said our strike rate is almost 1:3. See, we train
Hmm.
our students on these aspects. Of course,
Hmm.
not at all good. We can't
Hmm.
make them to perform
Hmm.
very, very well. But
Hmm.
generally, we see some
Hmm.
weaknesses or some things what we observe, and we will
Hmm.
tell them, yes, you should improve on this aspect and go for the interview. We point out.
Hmm.
See, having experience in conducting interviews in banks panel or other panels, we are aware what type of candidates we require for a bank job. So
Correct.
Canada Bank also, I think very experienced panel members are there. I think there many
Hmm.
working people only are working. They will see what type of people
Hmm.
they require for their bank. They require
Hmm.
for their bank. It is as good
Hmm.
as any public sector bank also. I said culture and other things are same. So
Hmm.
wherein you should show your metal, showing your metal.
Hmm.
So your knowledge. So banking awareness you prepare well. Okay,
Hmm.
banking awareness me questions may not be asked to you on the banking awareness at all.
Hmm.
You go for the interview, you have a
Hmm.
confidence that I know many things in banking awareness.
Correct.
That confidence it will take forward. So your 50%
Correct.
work is done by your confidence level. Confidence level,
Hmm.
and you should show them that you are going to get this job and you'll be continuing and you are
Hmm.
ready to go anywhere in India. These are the major
Hmm.
three things you should follow. Okay, you should be
Okay.
ready. It is not only that telling, you should be ready to
Hmm.
go also. Okay, maybe
Hmm.
3, 4 years down the line, you will become officer. But I have
Hmm.
also seen majority of the people who are posted in for Karnataka. Because we conduct in
Hmm.
Bangalore.
Hmm.
For Karnataka people, majority of them are posted in Karnataka. But
Hmm.
few people may get
Hmm.
outside Karnataka also,
Hmm.
but they should
Hmm.
be ready. Other states
Hmm.
also. Other states also, not many are. Because in the northern part of the country, people
Hmm.
doesn't know much about Karnataka Bank.
Hmm.
Here in the southern part, especially in Karnataka, branches are there. People know Kannada Bank. They
Hmm.
many people are working here. They know
Hmm.
people who are working. So there is a good craze or fancy for a
Hmm.
bank job also as good as others. So that's
Hmm.
why people are also getting selected. They more number of people they sit for the exam and get
Hmm.
qualified and get selected. So they should be ready to go little outside. Okay, outside people selection or many people are not appearing for interview. I don't know the present
Hmm.
situation. Earlier I was
Hmm.
thinking maybe this year Canada Bank only
Hmm.
will know how many people have appeared in other centers. So
Hmm.
we won't be knowing. Otherwise, there are
Hmm.
some vacancies for these people. Karnataka people get another
Hmm.
get in other states also. They should be.
Hmm.
So prepare well, uh,
Hmm.
and I think Guidely is also your company, Guidely, which is
Yes, sir.
also our. We are also taken a franchisee of that. Is
Yeah.
conducting a mock interview.
Yes, sir.
I think offline as well as online both
Offline and online both mocks are available, sir. Online
books are
mocks are
available.
available and
Uh,
offline mocks are
Maybe
available in
yeah,
Bangalore.
offline mock interview. If in and around Bangalore people are there, I'm
Hmm.
also will be part of that. Your
Yes, sir.
this panel. We will
Hmm.
conduct that. Of
Yeah.
course, for my own students, I'm conducting
Hmm.
separately.
Hmm.
They are,
Hmm.
so they go for that. I think this Sunday we are conducting. I
Yeah.
will be conducting, I think, mock interview in our centers.
Yes, sir. We will be also planning for
Yeah.
next week.
So,
We'll be
so
doing next week.
that will
Yeah.
give little additional boost to your confidence
Yeah.
level and the way you have to behave in it. interview. There are so many tips which I cannot. I don't think I'll be in a position to disclose in this conversation. When they really come for the interview, we will tell.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends on the
Correct.
individual person's personality about him,
Correct, sir.
what is expected of him, and how he can behave. Things.
Hmm.
That's why offline mock interview is always better. Online will
Yeah.
definitely we can tell,
Hmm.
but offline will be still better. Okay.
Hmm.
Anything else, Aditya?
Done, sir. Everything we have covered. I think a student will be able to get the good input from here, and will plan few same type of session for upcoming interview for
Yes.
IBPS also, SBI also in the
Yes.
upcoming days.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Detailed
sir. Thank
discussions
you
will.
for thank you, sir. Thank you for joining the session today,
Yeah.
and we'll meet soon for the
Yeah.
offline mocks as well.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want to join our offline mock, it will be there in Bangalore. You can check the details of Karnataka Bank offline mock batch on Guide platform. Online mock batch is also available. If you are staying away from Bangalore and you cannot come for Bangalore to attend the offline mock, then you can join the online batch as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today. Take care, sir.
Thank you. All the best to all the aspirants.